Welcome to Natural Concepts Revisited. We are getting ready for our open house, which starts tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. And you should come in and check out what we've been doing lately. Come on in. Hopefully, for those of you who haven't seen this in a bit, we've got quite a bit of new area going on. So what we've done, we started off in November with a very small sampling of pallet furniture and a few organic produce items. We've expanded greatly since then. The guys have been helping me out this week and have done a fabulous job of putting everything together. We painted, we moved everything around, we added quite a few new things, and I think it looks amazing. And I thank them all for the amount of help that they gave and the amount of commitment and care that they put into it. So we have the pallet furniture, we have the photography from Kim. This is a new couple who are helping us out with some mosaic. Actually, this is Brenda who did our mosaic. I'm getting confused with my people here. And we'll show you that in a minute. That was a long time coming, and special joy that we received that yesterday. We worked hard on getting the bits and pieces for her, and then she worked hard on making it happen. So again, as we shift around here, so we have a combination of things. We have lots of things that I consider just lifestyle, good organic lifestyle type things. So this is products that I've used probably for 40 years. Liquefied seaweed. It's an organic fertilizer for plants. Goes great with any kind of plant, indoor, outdoor, everything. It's great. This is more bird photography from Kim. This is also from Brenda, who did the mosaic around the dog dish. So, you know, as much as we all love our pets, I think there's someone out there that would love to have that for their special dog. So just bits and pieces. Some of these are pieces that I had at my house that I brought here just to kind of show off and look pretty. These are things from Sarah, one of our other artists. Again, it was Christmas stuff, but I think it's gorgeous. This is her display here. She will not be able to make it tomorrow. She's in St. Augustine doing some other stuff, but she sends her well wishes, and at least we have some of her work here. So if we move on, we have some of our local, this is local honey from New Smyrna Beach. It's the black mangrove honey. I think that a few people are aware of that already. And it has a very unique taste. It's honey, but it still has a smoother, mellower taste to it than some of the other honey that's out there. And I used to rave about these all the time, and I gave up because I figured you guys were tired of that. But these are collars to keep birds safe. So if you put this on your kitty cat, it's a Breakaway Collar. This is just a cover for it. And what this company did was research and find out that there were colors and patterns that the birds would see. Not necessarily just hearing a bell, although you can have a belled collar too, but it reduced the amount of bird kills by cats significantly. So a pet peeve of mine, I have a cat that very recently gifted me with another bird that we had to take down to the rehab area, so not very happy about that, but those are some things that at least will help. More from Kim. These are little note cards. I think they're really unique and special, and we do have the envelopes to go with them. Pallet furniture from Chris, C&J Pallets. You can check them out on Facebook as well. This is from April. She makes this soap. This is her own blend. Basically, it's hand blended in each bottle. Organic products or ingredients to the best of her ability. And she will be here tomorrow to share some more of her products and also to share some of her insight and why and how she's doing what she's doing. And that's, to me, an important part of why we all do things and don't do things. There's usually a reason. One of the other, this is a newer product that we received. These are deodorants, natural deodorants. And again, this was from a young woman who won't be able to be here tomorrow, but she had issues with commercial deodorants and even some of the natural ones, so she went on a path to make her own. They're very special. I've tried it out, works very nicely, having no issues with it. So she makes them in a travel size, which I think is pretty unique. I asked her to make some in glass jars because I dislike plastic, so we have them in glass jars also. That's my goal, is to try to not use as much plastic as I can. It's hard in this world, but we're trying. Oops, I'm tripping over all my stuff. So this corner here is one of our new artists, and these are colored pencils. A lot of her work, to me, it looks like watercolor, but it's colored pencil, and it's gorgeous. The woodpecker is done on cork, so very unique. Unique style. I love to see pictures and how people put colors together. It's not necessarily my thing, so it's fun to watch how other people do that. And of course, more of Kim's birds, who are awesome, and they're all local too. The birds are all local. They're very close to her area of going back and forth. And we mentioned the mosaic from the tile in the building next door. And we spent many hours chipping up this tile, and this is what Brenda made with it. And again, that's like just amazing and unique. We chipped up tile out of a bathroom floor, and she made something special with it. So that's Brenda's contribution, and that will be hung in the Pie building when we open, which will be by the end of this year. Thank goodness.
So tomorrow is going to do what?
So, Ken's bringing me back to the present here as I'm going into the future. Tomorrow with the open house, we will have a lot of our artists and artisans here to share with you their story, as I was mentioning before with some of the stuff along the way. And we'll have smoothies, wheatgrass juice, gluten-free cookies, lemonade, and some cold brewed tea. So along with a whole boatload of organic produce, and trying to think what else I know what else too. I tend to forget. We will have plant starts for sale. So I have parsley, sage, basil, we'll have tomatoes, lots of things that the plant room is a mess at the moment. It's like lots of things, you close that door and no one sees a mess. Anyway, this is some of the starts that we'll have for tomorrow. So they're ready for sale and ready to go home to a new place. You have to fill out a short application to take them home with you, and I have to make sure you bring a picture of where you're going to put them. But other than that, they are looking forward to finding a new home.
And what are they?
So we have sage and basil and parsley.
Which is which?
Excuse me as I step over. So we have the basil, sage, parsley. This is all more basil here with some sage and parsley mixed in. These are peppers, which I will transplant some of those so they'll be available also. Those are jalapenos. And then there's lots more basil and parsley over there, and these are some of the tomatoes. We have some unique varieties of tomatoes, and those are my sunflower sprouts that we're working on trying to get my act back together. It's been a while since I've done that. So the sunflower sprouts are doing okay, and the wheatgrass didn't do too well. We have issues. We need practice. That's what we need, practice. Anyway, that's those are all available for tomorrow. Organic seeds, organic potting soil, and lots of love and care, and only fed with rainwater or filtered water, and ready to find new homes, as well as lots of the other things that are in here. So come on down tomorrow. We're here from 10 until 3. At 3 o'clock, we will set up for our tea introduction. Howard is coming from Orlando to do that for us. Talk about different kinds of teas, how to pick tea, taste some teas, and just a whole general idea of lots of things you didn't know about tea. That is a free class, essentially, although I would appreciate it if you would donate something to his time and travel. That would be awesome, but he's here doing this class just to give us some information. So come on down tomorrow and check us out and visit and have a good time.